Okay, hear ye, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto was a descendant of Lord Jashin, Part 4. Okay, so, let me do a recap on what happened last time. On What If Naruto was a descendant, Part 3, what happened last time was Naruto. Okay, that was too loud. So, Naruto, he defeated Zabuza and Haku, and yeah, skip that. They went into the tuning exams with Kakashi. I mean, not Kakashi. They went to the tuning exams. Naruto used a lot of blood loss on everyone. Everyone was scared. Hinata and Kiba were cocky. That's why everyone wanted to target them. In the Death Forest, Naruto went against Orochimaru and actually used flames as Berserk. But Orochimaru did fight him, but the soul fragment that was in Naruto got erased from because of Lord Jashin himself, giving it to the Shinigami. But they thought of giving him a weapon that Naruto will be able to use freely without using the executioner since it's heavy and slow. Now Naruto, he goes berserk. He kills Orochimaru, but only it's a mud clone and not an actual person. So Orochimaru is just a mud clone. So Naruto was going straight to Sasuke. Sasuke already killed the sound team, and when they get to the tower by shaking Sasuke to wake the fuck up and actually hurry the fuck up, Naruto and Sasuke get there. Naruto is like looking at Gaara, ready to kill him. Gaara, scared, he turns around and doesn't want to stare at Naruto. Now, Naruto and Sasuke, they all go to the places they gotta lay down and rest. And they go back into the whole Chunin exam preliminary rounds. Kiba goes against Naruto. Naruto uses chill flame. Everyone is shocked because they saw those flames. And Naruto went into a phoenix. And Naruto defeats Kiba really easily. Hinata easily gets killed by Kiba. I mean, not Kiba. Neji, but really Neji didn't actually kill her, but yeah. And Sasuke easily destroyed his matches, and Kakashi says, "Okay, who wants to go and train?" And Sasuke says, "Sure." And Naruto goes train by Hidan and Kakuzu. Kakuzu does tell Pain about how Naruto hates the Leaf Village, and then Hidan does tell Naruto how to become a Joshiness. So what they kill is Sasuke's mom, because Naruto does not give a flying fuck. Also, Naruto activates two new abilities from two different descendants. Since his chill flames were from the 14th descendant, his dark lightning is from the 16th descendant, and the immortality where if he kills multiple people at once, he can go immortal for such a longer time, which is from the 20th descendant. And yeah, and where I just left off last time was where it's now the 1 month is over. Now, Jashin and what's it called? Not Jashin. Hidan and well, not. It wasn't the 1 month about to end and all that. It was a couple days before it. But if the word begin. So what happened last? Oh, well, not last time. It was like before the days to go into the final and all that, the final tournament and all that, for the battle and all that to become Chunins and all. Naruto actually gets a new weapon from Lord Jashin and the Shinigami. And these two weapons actually manage to go into Naruto's mindscape, and he can summon them from his mindscape when he thinks about them into the actual world. This ability is actually from another descendant from Lord Jashin. Imagination weapons. Now, imagination weapons is from the 12th user. Or not 12th user, the 12th descendant. Now, with these, that weapon called, what's it called? So, let me show you what weapons I'm talking about. Well, mostly I should say it's three weapons that Lord Jashin and the Shinigami gave him. The first one, it's a long sword. It's a black sword, but instead of the color being purple in the middle of the sword, it's actually just red. And Naruto has that sword as a third weapon in his mindscape. He can imagine it out to pull it out from his mindscape to be summoning into his hand and to slice his enemy. Of course, it's gonna be real because it's made out of the real matter in the outside. The second weapon is a dagger, but instead of being just one dagger, it's 5 daggers. They're different colors, of course, and different elements, of course. So, the first dagger is red and yellow. It is fire. The second dagger, it's brown and sort of like has little cracks. That is the earth dagger. The third one is blue and has a water type of pattern. That's the water dagger. The fourth is lightning, and it has like this lightning pattern and like blue, yellow, and dark blue pattern around to be lightning around. And the fourth is sort of grayish and has a wind pattern, like winds, like swerved lines to show that it's a wind. So of course these daggers are 5 daggers that he can actually summon, and even though he doesn't have enough hands to use it, he can make have two daggers and one hand, but have the other 3 float behind him and actually attack along with him. It's sort of another ability he found out from another descendant, telekinesis. Actually, that sword that I mentioned about, how it has a black sword, but it has a red pattern in the middle, it's actually, I'm gonna say, white. The sword is white, and in the middle it's black. That's from the Shinigami. It's basically a sword that he can kill people and take their souls within the sword. It's sort of like, what's it called? How should I say? White from Tower of God. How White usually kills people with the sword and all that, and makes him turn into the sword to make a powerful sword, or whatever, to make him powerful and all that. Yeah, that's what Naruto that can do. Also, the third weapon is from Lord Jashin, and it's a silver scythe that has actually, it's similar to not Lord Jashin. It's similar to Hidan's weapon, but it's silver, and the handle's also silver, but with like this like thing that's next to the scythe. It looks like this, that the scythe, it has like these what's called sharp edges and like one side of the scythe and all that, and has 3 scythe blades in the other side. And it's actually a one hand style, because there's actually another one that's the same as it for doing to dual scythes, or can turn it into this one. So yeah, Naruto has that kind of scythes. It's way deadly and can easily kill anyone. So Naruto has these 3 weapons. Or weapons, just weapons that he has, but 3 main weapons. A sword that's given from, what's it called? A sword that was given by Shinigami. The daggers that were just given to him because they are element daggers and can be very helpful to him. And he also has the last weapon that was actually given by Jashin himself. It's a scythe that are two but can combine to one and to easily kill anyone that stands in his way. So yeah, that's what they got for him before he goes into that into the final round. Now, Lord Jashin does tell Hiran that Naruto, well, he tells Naruto about if he wants to join the Akatsuki group. Yeah, the group called the Akatsuki to kill a bunch of ninjas just to get some juice and destroy villages. And Naruto got excited. He's like, huh? You piqued my interest, Hiran. Yes. Can I also bring my friend named Sasuke Uchiha into this organization? They say, sure, why not? So yeah, after the whole final thing and with the Orochimaru about attack the village, they are gonna actually release their public news about them leaving the Leaf Village. So yeah, when Sasuke managed to get away from Kakashi and Naruto and Sasuke talked and all that in private, Sasuke also met Hidan and Kakuzu, and Sasuke was nodding his head. He does want to go into the Akatsuki group, so he's okay with it. And so they go to the finals because it's the next day. And when they get there, everyone that managed to pass from the preliminary rounds, they get to fight now. Now, you see here, Naruto is going against Gaara and Sasuke is going against Neji. Now, Neji says, you prepared to lose, Uchiha? Sasuke says, Amaterasu. Just blast Neji with flames. Of course, Neji cannot really dodge and all that, and people are shocked and they're cheering about those amazing flames that Sasuke just pulled out. And when that happens, Neji tries to attack Sasuke, but Sasuke manages to just kick him in the face, knocking him towards the stone wall, and easily defeating him. And then said Amaterasu again, and not Amaterasu again. Managed to just say not Amaterasu. He just goes up to Neji and just pulls the flames away from him, the black flames. And of course, then he goes up and then tells Naruto good luck in his battle. But they don't really care and all that. So yeah. The next match is Shikamaru versus Tomari. Shikamaru and Tomari kind of fight the same and all that. Ino tells Sasuke that was amazing. Sasuke saying thank you and all that. And Sasuke actually feels so bad, but he has to take. He either could take not Ino with him, but he has to leave Ino in the Leaf Village. But yeah, Naruto is saying, okay, wish me luck, Jashin. I'm gonna go defeat that one red hair. Wait, then he told not Jashin, Hiran and Kakuzu. Then he's asked, wait, don't we need to take that one to Shinchuriki? Hiran and Kakuzu thinks about it and they say, sure. If that kid is a Shinchuriki, take him. And Naruto nods. Naruto is going down to go fight him and all that. And Gaara kind of feels way too uncomfortable with Naruto. Naruto just says, so, you ready to fight, Gaara? Gaara just nods slowly, and Naruto vanishes and kicks him in the face really fast, knocking him straight to the wall. He could barely even block with the sand or could barely even dodge. Naruto's just that fast. And people were shocked. Um, Especially Tamari and Kankuro. They were shocked because they didn't expect someone to easily just beat up their younger brother. Now, when he does it, not Sasuke, Gaara gets into this dome and all that, and Naruto just says Chidori. But his Chidori, of course, goes into darkness and goes into dark lightning. And he rushes at Gaara and just uses the darkness around Gaara to make spikes. And it does stab Gaara. And Gaara could not he got out of the dome. And of course, he has to just let go of his sand. Because if the sand can easily hurt him, because if it makes darkness, Naruto has the ability to control the darkness to just stab you. And so you must be in the light so you cannot have any disadvantage. But even if you're in the light, you have a shadow behind you. Besides, shadows are usually darkness that you made. And Naruto makes more darkness spikes from Gaara's shadow. And it hits Gaara. And Gaara just screams out. And Naruto just uses the Chidori just to pierce him in like the gut. And Gaara screams and goes into Shikaku. The sand and sound goes into Konoha Crush now. Now, the four Hokage goes against to fight Orochimaru. Yeah, the same thing happens. And Gaara goes into Berserk, and he rushes with his three siblings out of the gate, or Konoha. And Naruto, before anything else happens, Naruto screams out and says, "I give up being a shinobi of the Leaf Village. I was never a part of it in the first place." Minato and Orochimaru, before they fight, they stop. Everyone stops, even Gaara's transformation. And Naruto, he releases the Genjutsu that was on him, and actually just shows that he has these red clouds and a black cloak, or a black cloak with red clouds. And Minato was like, "What the?" Orochimaru was like, "Kakatsu." Minato says, "What do you mean?" "Damn it. I see they were here. I have to run." And Naruto wasn't gonna let that happen. So he appeared, well, not appeared, he uses telekinesis to grab Orochimaru from leaving. And says, "Where do you think you're going, traitor?" And Orochimaru says, "Damn it, let go of me, brat. Don't you know who I am? You're nothing but just a traitor to the Akatsuki. You should not exist." And Naruto uses his telekinesis just to crush Orochimaru and killing him. And Minato tries to attack Naruto. Naruto activates a weapon, and of course that was a Shinigami sword, to attack Minato. Minato does lose some fragments of his soul when he was fighting against Naruto. And of course, Kakashi had to go against the Sand and Sound Shinobis because even though they are their master just got defeated, the fourth Hokage is getting dealt by a kid. Then Hidan and Kakuzu say, "So, do we go after the Wind Tails?" Not Hidan. Kakuzu says, "Oh no. So Sasuke knocks out Ino and rushes towards Naruto and goes into his own Akatsuki's cloak and says, 'I'm also quitting this Leaf Village.' Sasuke says, 'No, why are you doing this, Sasuke?' And Sasuke just looks at Sasuke looks at Sasuke and just says, 'Amaterasu.' Just blasts Sasuke with the black flames and killing her. And Sasuke is happy, he's just laughing. And everyone is shocked. Even the Sand siblings are shocked because they're still there. Gaara is shocked, the Shikaku shock, and then Naruto just turns his head towards Mento. Of course, Mento is there, and Sasuke just looks at the Shikaku and says, "I go after the One Tails. You go after your sister to take that Nine Tails away from her." Naruto and Sasuke smile. Sasuke says, "Oh, come here, One Tails," and of course, everyone like runs and all that. The Sand siblings run and all that, but Sasuke rushes after them. Of course, Kakuzu and Hidan goes after the One Tails also. And Naruto rushes towards, well, he was right now fighting against Minato, but Clone was going against Minato. But Naruto is actually the real one that's actually rushing after what's called Minato. But Minato managed to kill the clone and go towards his like daughter and stops Naruto from actually doing that. He's like, "Naruto, Jashin, what is the meaning of this?" Minato says. Naruto laughs and says, "Ah, Minato, you forgot who I am. My name was Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, but now my name is Naruto Jashin, since I am the descendants of him. You were also descendants, but you see here, you are no longer descendants of him. He took your blood away from you, so you can't be descendants for him. I am the descendants, but I have no Namikaze blood. So I am no more Namikaze. I am truly Naruto Jashin." And so, what's it called? Minato says, "Well, if you are Naruto, then die again." And Naruto activates his Sharingan and says, "Amaterasu." Minato could not react fast enough to dodge, but got hit and poof into a clone and tries to kill Naruto. Naruto pulled out his daggers and started fighting as Minato. Of course, Minato tries to use Yellow Flash technique again, but Naruto used telekinesis to block the kunai and crush it in midair. Alright, shows the Riker and throws at him and all that. And then Naruto goes and uses the Dark Lightning and Chill Flames in two different hands. And goes after Minato Namikaze. And actually managed to hit Minato in the right arm. So Minato's right arm is disabled. So Minato tries to attack Naruto with a kick. And Naruto dodges. And then uses Dark Lightning Chidori to hit Minato arm, the other arm, so of course both arms are disabled. And Naruto smiles while Minato's angry. And Minato tries to get in between them and says, "Brother, why are you doing this?" Naruto says, "Nine Tails Jinchuriki, you are coming with me." And Minato says, "Why do you need her, Naruto?" "For no reason, dumbass." And Minato said, "I won't let you have her." And Naruto says, "Too bad, I will take her from force." Before anything happens, a giant sounding of a boom just was heard all the way in the back. In the back. In the forest. A giant figure with purple arms and all that managed to defeat the One Tails Jinchuriki and took it back. Well, not took it back, took Gaara. And gave it to Hidan and Kakuzu. Kakuzu killed, what's it called, Tamari. And Hidan just killed, not Kakuzu. I'm gonna say Kakuzu actually killed, what's it called, Kankuro. And Hidan kills, Tamari. And since they already have the One Tails Jinchuriki Gaara, they're going to now kill him also. So of course they leave, and Naruto says, "Oh well, it seems the One Tails Jinchuriki has been captured. Goodbye," and just runs away. And everyone tries to stop him, but of course different shinobis from the sand, and Sound tries to attack the Leaf Ninja. And Naruto just rushes towards Sasuke and all that and says, "Are we done and all?" They said, "Yeah," and so they left to the Akatsuki. And this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. This is part 4 of What If Naruto Was a Descendant of Lord Jashin. And part 5 will probably be whenever I have time.